What's up, everybody? Welcome to Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs, and today we're going to talk about Logan Reichert, the newest Missouri Tiger football commitment. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. Right, guys, so earlier on Thursday afternoon, Logan Reichert announced his commitment to Mizzou at his high school, Raytown High School in Kansas City area. He chose Mizzou over Oregon. That was the other finalist. So a little bit about Reichert. He is 6'7", 345 pounds, according to Rivals.com. Just absolutely massive. As I mentioned, he plays for Raytown High School in the Kansas City area, and he's big time. Rivals has him as a 5.9 rated 4-star. They have him as the number 87 overall player in the Rivals 100. They have him as the 5th best player in Missouri and the 7th best offensive tackle in the country. Big time, like I said. 24/7 Sports has him just a little bit lower, but they're still pretty high on him. Their composite right at a 90. So, who wanted him? Well, the offer list matches the high profile. We'll just start with that. You're talking about Arkansas, Florida, Florida State, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Oregon was the other finalist, as I mentioned, Tennessee, Texas A&M, USC, Southern Cal, not South Carolina. Tons of big schools, lots of guys wanted Logan Reichert, but he is staying home. He chose Missouri actually on an official visit. He committed to Coach Drink back in June, and he just kept it quiet until Thursday the 8th, which is his 18th birthday. So he just, waited for, a special day for him to make the announcement. So he kept this quiet for 2.5 months, which is fairly impressive. When I took a look at Reichert on film, his wingspan is enormous. He, aside from being just 6'7" and having the advantage from just being so tall and having that kind of wingspan, I read that his wingspan is about 6'10", and he uses it. He just reaches out to guys, and they're helpless. And then he'll just lock onto them, and he'll drive them. And sometimes it just takes barely more than one push, and they're going backwards down onto the ground. At that point, he's not afraid to just plop pancake right on top of them and just finish the block that way. I don't know how often he'll be able to do that in the SEC, but against Missouri high school football, yeah, that's something he's going to be able to do. The other thing I noticed is that for being 6'7", 345, he's quick. Not necessarily high-end speed, but the initial first couple steps, he was able to, at that size, be a pulling blocker. He was able to pull from a tackle position, no less, and he was able to be a lead blocker, line up at left tackle on a run off right tackle. He'd be able to pull and be the lead blocker. So very impressive that he's able to do that. So what does Reichert's commitment mean for Missouri? Well, first and foremost, I maintain, and I have maintained for pretty much the entire Drinkwitz era, that Missouri is the most talent deficient on the offensive line. So getting a guy like Reichert is just huge, both figuratively and literally. Any offense has to start with the offensive line. And Reichert is the type of guy that can help Missouri, strengthen the position. So that's good. As far as the recruiting class of 2023, he is the 11th commitment for Missouri. Of those 11, he is the 4th 4-star. This is according to Rivals. And at 5.9 rating, he is the highest rated member of this class for Missouri, again, according to Rivals. So, just adding more high-end talent, the class just gets that much stronger. And, hey, keeping a kid in state, that's always important. Missouri's never going to compete with some of the powerhouses for out-of-state recruits consistently. When there's a big-time guy in state, like Reichert, Missouri has to get guys like this more often than not. They did this time, so good on Reichert. Good on Drink, I should say. And congratulations to Reichert. Happy birthday, I guess, 18th birthday. Guys, that's all I got for this video. Keep it tuned here to Under the Arch Sports for more Missouri football coverage, more Cardinal baseball, and hey, Blues hockey's not that far off either. Thanks for checking out this video. See you guys next time.